Up next, besides being the other broke artiste, one of the fine companies that brings you this show, he's also been on Broad City on Comedy Central and on Luke Cage on Netflix. That's right. Please welcome a good friend of mine, Mr. Jose Angel Diaz.
Thank you, DJ. Let me be the first to say Happy Black History Month. I can say that because I've been told that I'm half black by all my black people that I used to work with, right? You black as me, shit. Told that all the time. And it's Groundhog's Day. Happy Groundhog's Day. Groundhog's Day is my best holiday of the year, right? Because 12 years ago today, I gave up smoking. So when I tell people that I gave up smoking on Groundhog's Day, they say, why? Were you afraid of your shadow? Say, yeah, the one on my chest x-ray. Groundhog's Day, right? So he went out there, he's not really looking for a shadow, is he? A groundhog is actually looking for a date. He's looking for a woman. He's looking for a piece of tail. Because he's a rodent, right? And that's what they do. When they go outside, they can't find a mate. They go back into their room, their little burrow, and they play. Xbox 360, just like most of you guys out here, right? So I don't do that anymore, right? Because I've been with the same woman. Tomorrow it will be a year that I'm with the same young lady. Thank you. And you know, it's good, you know, because I was divorced back 12 years ago, and I had this criteria for trying to find women, right? Because men, we got to have criteria when we look for women, right? Like I had this age thing. I was 46 when I got divorced, so I said, a woman could be 13 years older than me, which is like 59, which is not a bad age, right? At my age. Or 13 years younger than me, which would be whatever that number is. I can't do fucking math. So, but now I'm 58. So if a girl's 13 years older than me, that makes her 71. That makes her one of my mother's neighbors. And she lives in a senior building, right? And those women been trying to get me. They have. She had this neighbor that lived across the hall from her. Her name was Maddie. Now, she rest her soul, she passed away a few years ago, but Maddie was 80, top heavy, and used to wear a halter with no bra. And when I used to walk into the building, come off the elevator, she'd come running down the hall. So I'd always have to carry something with me so I didn't have to give her a hug or a kiss, right? Because I want a woman, right? I can't have a woman that old. Now that I'm 58, I can't have a woman that old. I want a woman that doesn't wear eau de Bengay. I want a woman with teeth. Well, let me think about that. Oh, stop it. So I want a woman, so I have criteria, right? I want a woman that's intelligent, articulate, can say the right things and doesn't curse that much, right? I don't want a woman that wants to use big words just to try to impress me. Words like discombobulated. Discombobulated, use that shit in a sentence. I got up this morning, I had washed my hair last night and it was all flat and discombobulated. No, I want a girl that's smart, but I don't want a girl that's the smartest person in the room because I've got an MBA, I'm already the smartest person in the room. I want a girl, right? Well, I wanted a girl, the new criteria, because I have a girl. I wanted a girl that had a bigger ass and a smaller stomach. Not a smaller ass and a bigger stomach, because I got no ass. That's what I wanted a girl that could wear spandex in public, but chose not to. Now I got a girl that wears spandex in public and cusses and carries on. And yes. So the spring is 6 weeks. So I live on Staten Island, right? Punxsutawney Phil said that winter will be another 6 weeks. I live on Staten Island, and Staten Island Chuck said 4 more weeks of winter. So I'm glad I live on Staten Island. Because it's going to be warm and sunny on Staten Island while it's cold and everywhere else in the city. Yes. So are we cold? You know, I'm waiting for the summertime to come, right? Because in the summertime, it gets really hot. You know how when it gets really so hot that a homeless guy takes off one of his coats? Because it was so cold till they now wear a lot of layers, right? Because that's how we roll. Wear lots and lots of clothing, and yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about, just the cold, because winter's been kicking my ass, right? You know, we didn't get that much snow this year, did we?
It's not over yet.
Thank you, sir. Don't eat the yellow snow is all I want to tell you. It gets cold. You know, like a couple of years ago, it was really cold. I remember taking a picture of my dashboard. It said 0 degrees. That's so cold that I remember growing up in the Bronx when it was cold. Because how many people from the city? Anybody here from the Bronx? Yeah. Many of you from the, I remember in the Bronx, we used to hang out with the garbage can on fire, right? And go up the hill to take a pee, and it used to freeze on the way out. And shrivel up. That reminds me, right? Shrivel up. You ever been to Action Park? Ever been to Action Park? There's an Action Park out in Mount Vernon Gorge or something, right? So I remember we went there one time and nobody's in the pool. It's early in the morning, nobody's in the pool. So I'm bold, right? So I dove into the pool. As soon as my fingertips hit the water, my shit shriveled up. I had to push my belly button to get it back out. You guys have been great. My name's Jose Engineer. Thank you. You've been wonderful.